Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be speaking to two business owners who started their online retail store and barrel shipping company for those who would like to shop from the comfort of their home and would like to send grocery items to their family members in the Caribbean, South America and regions across the world. Let's go have a chat with them. Hi gentlemen, thank you for joining me today for this short little segment to find out more about your business. Today I'm joined with Elon and Jermaine from SPS Barrel Services and Triple D Clothing. You started your shipping company, how long ago was that?
Well, we recently launched a month ago.
Okay, so fairly recent.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit more about your shipping company?
So before we go into what the shipping company is, I want to talk about how it was inspired.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so basically I used to be a former UPS driver,
Okay.
which my fellow mate is also one of
Okay.
the former UPS driver. And my sister from back home always wanted me to pack a barrel for her.
Right.
But due to me working 6 days a week, I was always busy. So then I couldn't never do it for her. So the thought of the idea kept replaying in my mind over and over. And then one day I decided, okay, let me put some thought into it, and I started writing about it.
Okay, so the concept of owning your own shipping company.
Yes.
You started writing it down, putting pen to paper.
I got my notebook and my pen, and every day I came from work, I would write down how I would go about doing it, what I need to have, how it's going to be done.
So were you taking ideas from your boss?
No, I was just inspired.
You're inspired by them.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And I know in the Caribbean, as you mentioned, a lot of us normally send barrels back home to our family. So for your company, you send barrels to the Caribbean and also where?
To South America.
Okay. So how is the concept? How do you go about sending barrels with you guys? What's different with your company than, say, another shipping company?
Okay, so for a company like ours, there is not many competition. Maybe there isn't in Canada as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fairly new. It's something that people wanted for a long period of time, but they haven't found, well, it was nothing there. So basically what you do, you go on the website,
Mm-hmm.
which is spsbarrelservice.com. Then we have pre-pack options where you can select a pre-pack option, small, medium, large. And we have different items. You can see all the list of the items in the barrel, the prices. And if you're not happy with our pre-pack option, you can also do your customization.
Sorry, so you have different size barrels.
Correct.
And then now you pre-pack items, and I can choose those items to put in the barrel.
So basically the pre-pack option is items that we selected that we think is main items that people
Right.
would need. But if they're not happy with that, they can go and customize, where they can select their own item from our shopping list.
Okay, okay. And say for example, because I know I can pack a barrel, and what if I spend a certain amount on your website? How do I know that that's gonna pack a small barrel, or because sometimes, because you're packing the barrels for these people. Let's get that clear, right?
Yes.
So I go on your website, I choose my items, and then you pack the barrel for me and ship it.
Correct.
Okay, so if I spend, say for example, $200 worth of groceries, and I said, you know what, this can fit in one barrel, but when you pack it, it's 2 barrels. Do you have people who say, okay, has an issue with that? In terms of how do you know how do I know that the amount that I choose will go in just 1 barrel, or it's going to go over into 2 barrels?
Okay, so for each size of barrel, we have an estimation of items that should fit in the barrel.
Okay.
So if you exceed the amount of items, then you know right away you're looking to pack a next barrel.
Okay.
But for instance, as we just starting off, we prepare to have those issues because we ourselves still figuring it out as we goes. So let's say a customer over exceed the amount of items, we're willing to help them put in another barrel and accommodate and take care of customers.
Okay, so how about pricing though for the groceries? Because are you competitive with the grocery stores here?
So the price is pretty much either cheaper or the same.
Okay, and what if I don't find the items that I want on your website? Can I buy these items and then bring them to you and then you pack the barrels for me?
Correct, yes. We also have the option, let's say a customer want to shop somewhere else, they want to order from Amazon or wherever, they can ship the item to us and then we pack it and send it for them, but we also charge out the same service fee of $85 to do the service.
Okay, so they can ship it to you, but can they bring it to you? Can I drive?
That's also an option.
That's also an option. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so it's both of you.
But it's four of us.
It's four of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so one of my business partner is not in the country. The other one is at work. She's not able to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's four of us.
So how did the team came about?
So basically, after I came up with the idea,
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it and then I brought it to my other business partner who is not here. And he loved the idea. Then I brought it to my other business partner and we all three loved the idea and we decided that we're gonna give it a shot, get the business plan done, and we was building it from then to now.
So how long did it take you?
Well, actually, it took us almost a year and a couple months to put it together, have the website up and running, everything the way how we want it. So it took us probably a year and a half.
So it's perfect timing during this, what's going on in the world right now. People can stay at home, they can shop online, and then you guys just pack it for them. Really convenient, and then you guys just ship it. So right now, with everything that is happening right now in the world, are you shipping at the moment?
Yes, we are. We're shipping. So far, we shipped to maybe 3 different countries already.
Okay.
Trinidad, Jamaica, and Grenada so far.
And how has the service been?
The service has been great.
Okay. So we have another business partner here, Mr. Jermaine, and he came on board after. Did you came on board after? When did you come on board?
Well,
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's funny how we met. He brought up the UPS story. A former UPSer, and it was a UPSer that brought us together. So that's how we met. And it was funny because our relationship was more into another business. That's how we met.
Right.
But then when that didn't work out, we sat down and again, Dwayne had shared that they had made the plan. So again, he brought that plan to me. That's where I came in on board. And again, once he shared it, I guess just like all the other partners fell in love, right? From moment, we shared visions, we shared dreams, we shared goals, we shared plans. And like he said, a year and a half later, we're here.
Okay.
So I am glad to be part of the business and glad to be on the journey.
I know, as you're saying, you share goals and dreams. I know you just started a month ago, but what is the goal? What do you want to accomplish with this company? It's for any of you.
Well, we have some major goals we want to accomplish. We want to build the company to a level where we have our own shipping. We have other items that people can purchase, not only groceries, not only clothes. And we also want to build like a non-profit foundation that way we can give back to our communities. As we speak, we actually in the process of giving back a donation to one of his former primary school in Jamaica.
Okay. What primary school is that?
St. Elizabeth Basic School.
Oh, that's awesome.
And me and my other business partner, we also did a donation to the elderly home in our community back in Grenada. So that's something we're going to establish as SPS. So this is the direction we want to go in. We want to help kids, families who is in need, through our service.
So you just started a month ago and you're already giving back to the community. That is commendable.
Yes.
That is really awesome. I like that. So did you ship off the barrel to Jamaica as yet?
It's in the
Or it's
process.
in the process, you
Yes.
said. Okay.
The
That's
one
really
for
good.
Grenada is already
It's already
there.
okay.
They already received it. So, like I said, this is our main focus, one of our main goals when we came up with the idea, because me, myself, it's in my nature to want to give back to the community.
So when in giving back to the community, how does that work? Are you looking for donations from the community members? Because how or do you take from your own stash?
So what we do, we take from the profit from our clothing line.
Okay, we need to speak on that then.
Yes. And also from our pocket.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but in the future we will welcome donation from
Right.
whoever is willing to donate to the cause, because we have lots of plans to help multiple different people, countries. Doesn't matter where you are. If we can reach out and help, we will.
Okay, so let's switch to the clothing, because you also have a clothing line which you're sporting really nicely.
You want it to be presentable.
Oh, well, you are presentable. You have the hat. You have the sweat top.
Sweater, we have sleepers, we have
Okay, so we need to take those slippers off and show it off. You have to show it off to the camera.
This is our triple D
Okay.
slides. Just came in like a couple days ago.
They look really comfy too.
They are.
Wow. So you have slippers, and then what else?
We have t-shirts, hats, we have headphones, we have
Oh wow.
Hoodies.
hoodies,
Toques.
tracksuit, kids, tracksuit, women, sports bra. We have the whole work, so we're looking to build and expand our collection.
So we need the community to go online and support you guys.
Definitely.
Yes. So it's called Triple D.
Triple D, the triple D stands for dedication, discipline, and desire.
Mm-hmm.
These are the three words that inspire us to want to be great. So we want other people to be inspired by what we presenting to them. So hopefully they can feel like us when they wear the triple D gear.
And I was saying to Jermaine, why the 3 D's that you chose? Why dedication? Why desire? And why discipline? Because you could choose any words that you from the dictionary.
Okay, so in life, if you want to be successful, you want to be great, you want to be a role model, you have to have a desire.
Right.
After the desire, you have to be dedicated to want to accomplish it, because along the way there is bumps and bruises, a lot of hard work that goes into being great. So you have to stay dedicated.
Right.
And in the process, you have to have discipline. So if you have those 3, you're on your path to accomplish anything you want to accomplish.
Wow. So Jermaine, how is it working with the other teammates? How is it so far? How is the team work so far?
So far, to be honest with you, it's been well. I mean, like I said, Dwayne and I, from we met, we've been great. We've communicated. We've shared things, like I said, goals. You don't share goals and dreams and visions with everyone, right? So when you're able to sit down with someone and you're able to talk about goals and dreams and set those things into perspective, you kind of have not just only respect, but you kind of can see through those person's eyes, so to speak, right? So yeah, so finding that in Elon, and then meeting the other business partners after that, because we were meeting prior before I met the other team. We were great. So when I met the other 2, it's just meeting the extended version of him, so to speak, right? It didn't really feel much different. It was just knowing that, okay, we had other partners, and when we meet them, great. We met finally the gentleman that's out in Europe. Finally met him this year, so it was awesome. We had some good times, and yeah, we're all again trying to accomplish the same thing. Not only shipping barrels, but touching lives, and these 3 words, they resonate.
So also I wish my other business partners was here, because they themselves play a major role in where we are today, especially my other business partner who's overseas in France today. He plays a major role, even if he's not here.
Yes.
he plays a major role. My other business partner, she's at work. She also plays a major role. Without them, we won't be where we are today. So I want to give them credit for their contribution to helping this grow into where it is right now.
Okay, that's awesome. So I'm gonna go back to the clothing. You're doing food shipment. Why did you guys also incorporate clothing in the mix?
Because for us, people not only interested in groceries, they also like clothing.
Yeah.
So we came up with the idea that, okay, how can we implement the clothing? So either we look for a third party to get access to their clothing, or we do our own, and we chose to do our own because we already had the idea for the logo. So now we just implement both into one.
So how is it so far with the sale for clothing? Is it okay? It's 1 month, but
The
still,
clothing is doing very well
it's
so
doing
far.
well. Okay.
A lot of people love the idea. So far we ship packages to Australia,
Oh, okay.
France, different parts of Canada so far. So people all over is loving the idea of the words, and the feedbacks have been great.
Okay.
So far we cannot complain so far.
What would you say to your younger self with where you are right now? And I want both of you to answer this question. What would you say to your younger self?
Go first, yeah. I gotta think about mine.
Can I start with the words?
Pardon?
Can I start with the words?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
You have to have some desire in all that you do. Let's just be real. There's pros and cons to everything. You can have good desires, you can have bad desires.
Right.
So projecting your energy into a positive desire, and then being dedicated to go out and achieve that desire, and be disciplined enough to know that there's going to be bumps and bruises, like I said, pros and cons, and ultimately to win. I mean, I don't think anything's more satisfying, right? Because ultimately it is a level playing field, right?
Yeah.
So there's no excuses, there's no reasons for no one to go out there and achieve what it is the mind has told them they can get done, right? So I feel with these words, and to my younger self, I would definitely say you definitely have to have desire, and that can throw you anywhere. But without discipline, you'll be lacking. So I'll definitely have to say desire and discipline. I'll definitely gear more so towards my younger self.
How about you,
For
Lon?
me, my younger self, like my past is very interesting.
We would love to hear.
So speaking about my past,
yes.
I'm currently in the process of writing my autobiography about my life.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is called, I'm gonna give the name for now. Should I give the name? It's called
For the autobio?
Suspense.
Yeah, I was just joking with him, but it's called Struggles of a Determined Boy. That's the
Okay.
name of my autobiography.
So struggles of a determined boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking to publish it hopefully sometime this year or early next year.
So you start writing.
It's already finished, right?
Okay.
Written, sorry.
So you're looking to publish now.
So it's just to publish and get it out there. I'm holding back because there's some more I want to add to the story.
Right.
So if I got to go back to my younger self, I will tell him do the same thing he did.
So here's the little tidbits. I want to purchase that book just by the title. So get me in a little bit. Let me drool a little bit over the book now. Tell me a little bit about it. Tell me a little storyline about the book to make me want to buy it.
Okay, so I was born in Grenada.
Yeah.
And I was neglected by my both parents at the age of 15. And I had an opportunity to travel to Canada at the age of 17. So in that process, imagine a teenager going to school with no food, no lunch, no dinner. So I had to struggle for that 2 years before I got the opportunity. And when I came here as an immigrant, and I had to went through all the process trials, the tribulation to be where I'm at today. So I'm going to be telling the story from 15-year-old to the whole journey to now. All my struggles, all my ups and downs, how I achieved them, how I pushed through, times when I wanted to give up, times when I felt like I couldn't go any further. So I'm going to be telling them the whole story.
And look where you are now.
Exactly. So that's why.
So even it goes back to what Jermaine was saying, that determination, telling yourself, I can do it, no matter what, I can do it. Because you could say, you could do anything in the negative.
Exactly.
It's easier to go on the negative side. And then you said, no, I want a better path.
So that's why
myself.
the autobiography is going to be great. The clothing line is going to be great, because when they read the autobiography, they will understand where the clothing line came from.
So we need people to look out for that book.
Yes,
Because,
Struggles of a Determined Boy.
oh my goodness. I to tell you the truth, you touched me just by saying that neglect and everything, and look where you are right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why giving back to the community is so important to me, because along my journey, there's a lot of people who help me and look out for me and help me to be where I'm at today. So I want to do the same for others who going through or
it.
will go through the same thing I went through, because not having your parents in your life at a young age can be very detrimental.
Right.
So I pushed through it and I overcome it. Now I have kids of my own, so it's gonna be
You want
great.
to make a difference.
I will make a difference.
Okay, I like that. I will make
That's
a
why
difference.
I will tell my younger self, do the same thing you did.
He's already
Because
made a difference.
Already, Jermaine, when he was speaking, I could see that a bit of emotion. What are you thinking right now as he's telling that story of neglect?
See,
Wow.
he haven't heard much of that story.
I haven't heard much of his story, but I hear his story through my story. Let's just put it that way. So like I said, him and I connect, and I'm sure we connect on levels because we have similarities that we've been through.
Yeah, I'm very transparent.
Yeah.
So when I'm writing the story, I love to share it. Because there's some funny parts in it. There's some parts where you would cry for me. There's some parts where you would smile,
You laugh.
and there's some parts you would feel joy.
It's good.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a great book to read.
Yeah.
So my goal for that book is to have it implemented into school, secondary school,
Okay.
so they can use it as for English literature to help inspire kids.
Yeah.
So that's my goal for the book.
Okay. So here in the schools or back in your
Back
country?
home, here, wherever I can get it,
Mm-hmm.
that's the goal for it, to be implemented into secondary schools as something kids can read and be inspired, because I, Elon Philip, will be successful. I will be great. I will help others. This is my motto I live by. It's tattooed on my hand.
And what's that written on your hand?
I will be successful. I will be influential. I will help others, and I will be great.
Wow.
So
Those are
I
powerful
live by those
statements.
words every day, and I'm proven that I can do whatever I put my mind to. So
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So have you been back to your country?
yeah, I go back normally every year for the past 5 years or more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to go soon, hopefully.
Okay.
I want to shout out this lady right here.
And who is this lady?
This
We
lady,
see, is it Denise
Denise
Charles?
Charles Tanti. I want to give her a special shout out. She passed away last year, September.
Oh, may her soul rest in
She
peace.
was my aunt, my best friend, a mother, my inspiration, everything in one to me. She was able to get me through my difficult times, and I miss her so much that she's not here with us today, because she was here to encourage me every single day from since I was born to the day she left. So I want to give her a special shout out. I miss her and I
My
love her.
condolences to you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, my condolences to you. But she's watching.
She's very proud, I know.
Yeah, she's watching. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
So
yeah.
there's a lot about Elon that's very interesting, and I'm not gonna
Okay.
give away too much
Right.
because I want people to read the book.
Suspense.
Yes.
Leave a
But
little
this is
suspense.
what I'm telling you, so
Yes.
now you can want to go
Yes.
get that.
We can look
Absolutely.
out for that.
Struggles of a determined boy,
Mm-hmm.
determined to go beyond everyone's expectation.
Okay, I like that. You guys were close, working together, and he came to you with this concept to ship barrels. But what triggered you to say, okay, I really want to go on this journey with him?
I had just recently came back from burying my mother.
Oh,
So
my
when we met-
condolences as well.
So when we met, it was more of a time where I had gone through my lows. So now I came back and I'm affiliated with lots of networking. Past background, like he has said, UPS management. But other than that, I also counsel finance. I was a part of our financial group. So a lot of affiliates with other things. So coming back into the business world, I was looking for businesses. I did financing for about 4 years.
Okay.
So that took me on another journey as well. Team and leadership and being around successful folks. So I was already around it. So being around entrepreneurship wasn't really new to me.
Right.
Was new to the team, but I always embrace those things because it's like, again, it's just like giving back, you know, giving the knowledge to those who need it. So it was very exciting. And like he said, we met on a different business venture that didn't pan out the way we wanted it to successfully, but then we stayed in contact. I was very surprised, to be honest with you, when he brought that to my attention. Because where we were coming from, I didn't know where we would have ended up, so to speak, because again,
Right.
we met on a different business venture that didn't work out. So when he brought this to me, I felt more grateful, so to speak, because he didn't have to.
Right.
I sat with him, we went over it together, and I said, yeah, man, I'm here. Pretty much whatsoever you need, and we went from there. We spoke about it, and like I said, we planned.
So I know a lot of shipping companies that I ship with, and I am comfortable with shipping with. How are you going to convince me to come to you when you just started a month ago? How would you convince individuals to come over to your side?
So basically, there is enough.
I'm going to hear from both of you on that.
So in my take on this, there's enough room for all of us.
Right.
Right. So we want to capture the people back home, especially who want to get a barrel and don't have no family members or friends. So we're looking to capture those people. And those people here who want to send barrels to their family members back home that don't have the time, these are the people we want to capture.
Okay, so people who don't really want to go to the grocery store.
Exactly.
Just want to stay online, click, and it comes right to you. Okay. So, Jermaine, how would you convince me? Because there are other companies out there with the reputation that, you know, stands the test. So how would you convince me?
I would say SPS speaks for itself, right? You click, so you're only doing one thing, and then we do the rest.
Okay.
So
all the hard work is on you. Okay.
Right.
And your pricing in terms of shipping in comparison to the other companies, are they competitive as well?
As for the moment, we're doing third-party shipping.
Okay.
As for the moment, because we just launched, but eventually our goal is to have our own individual SPS shipping.
Okay. Do you have any final words or thoughts?
So for the people who are old school, this is a new generation. This is new evolution. This is the new beginning of where the world is changing to online. So if you want to take care of your family members and you don't have the time, you're tired of packing the barrel yourself, go visit spsbarrelservice.com. And if you want to be inspired, you want to go to your interview, you want to follow your dreams, and you want to feel like how we feeling, wear some Triple D gears and you'll be alright.
Okay. So here's the thing, a little fun thing right now. Who is the fastest at packing a large size barrel. Have you ever timed yourself?
That would be me.
Jermaine, you're just gonna sit like that?
Yeah, he knows. So
I just I wish my other partner was here.
Really?
Yeah,
He's fast at doing that?
It's a more, if you was here, it would have been so much better because we connect on not only a business level.
Yeah.
We family, best friends,
Okay.
childhood friends. Like the connection is different. So
Right.
we wouldn't have been only about business, because we shared similar stories of our brought up. So we also working on. We're gonna be doing like a joint book together in the future.
Okay. So you have a lot of
So we have
ideas.
we have a lot of ideas and stuff in the making. Like if I show you my vision book, it will be.
So you actually have like a vision book where you
do.
write stuff down. And I'm always told that's how to go. Yeah.
It is.
Write
Sometimes you
it down.
forget the idea.
Yes.
So now you just go back, and even if, let's say, worst case scenario, something happened to me, my kids have something, they can come pick up and fall right into and take it over because it's already there. I'm gonna lay down step by step for them. I'm gonna lay down the foundation so they have something to follow or fall into in case anything happened to me in the near future.
Oh, also, because you're packing the barrels, what if there's damage to the, because if I pack it myself and didn't pack it properly, that's on me. What about if you pack the items, stuff break, how do you, is there compensation or?
There is compensation. If something broke, then you receive the item, we can also offer a refund for that particular product, or we can offer vouchers for the next purchase.
Yeah.
So we are open to whatever solution to fixing the problem.
Okay,
We
that sounds
like
good.
to solve solutions.
Okay, so it's all about customer service.
Customer service,
Yes.
first priority, and we're very new, so we expect there's gonna be some
Bumps in the road. Yeah.
And we're asking all customers be patient with us.
Yes.
Any suggestion to how we can improve, we're open to any ideas that we can make it better.
So how would they contact you? Is there an email?
So you can
Or-
contact me at 416-567-3553, or you can follow our Instagram page at DD_SPS. And follow the Facebook page at SPS Barrel Service /DD. The Instagram at DD_SPS. Or you can contact me at 416-567-3553. Or you can send us an email at spsbarrelservice@gmail.com to stay in touch with us. And please be patient.
Yeah, because you're new, right? Yeah.
We are new.
Yeah. You know what? You guys are an inspiration. Such an inspiration to old and young. Okay, so we need people to go and support and buy Triple D because proceeds from Triple D goes to helping the less fortunate in the community. Thank you guys. All the best, all the success. It was fun talking to you, and all the best to the rest of the teammates as well.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We appreciate the opportunity to actually be featured on your channel, and hopefully we can do
More. The next segment is us packing a barrel together. And I'm looking forward to that because
we
I know I
can
can
do that. We
yeah.
can do that.
I'm good at packing. I can have bragging rights there.
I have no bragging rights.
So no.
I have bragging rights.
Listen, I tell you, if I pack a barrel and said come and pick it up, you probably have to send 4 men for it. So on that note, thank you guys.
One more thing before we go, right?
Yes.
So for people in the Caribbean, we'll be having the option where you don't have to go to the port to clear the barrel. So for Grenada, we have it so far that someone will be clearing the barrel and send it directly to your home.
Oh, that's awesome.
So for Grenada, it's already established. So we're working on the other countries as we speak. So hopefully we can go
That's
from
the goal,
country
right?
to
To
country.
send it directly to the door.
So it's comfort for your customers.
both parts.
On
Very
both
comfort,
parts.
both parts.
Yes. You click and you shop from your home and then the people back home, the individuals,
Either
your family,
a knock knock or a doorbell or
Yes.
a ding dong or
Right.
Straight to you though.
Yes.
right there.
So far we already established in Grenada
Right.
where we have the home service. So the goal is to
Get that situated all across the board.
all
Right.
across the
And people should know that from what I've known, and I'm sure you'll acknowledge that normally when it's to the home there is a little extra.
yes.
Yeah,
Right.
It's not
Correct.
the
Correct.
same pricing if you go and
Directly
yeah.
in and get it yourself.
Because
Right.
going to the port normally might take you a lot of time to
Right.
go look for your barrel, to go search for it.
You have to pay for transportation.
Transportation.
Saving time on both
You might have to
sides.
skip,
Right.
you might have to skip work.
Mm-hmm.
So we have someone to solve that problem, and it comes straight to your door at a small fee.
Okay, I like that. So it's just relaxing for my Caribbean peeps and for those in South America and also for those here. It's all about relaxing and getting stuff done for you, right? From your company.
Hopefully, we can be back here, maybe somewhere else, and you can say you witness the beginning of this journey.
Yes, that would be a pleasure.
Or when we were there, you look back to say you were in the beginning
yes,
of the journey, right?
Yes.
That would be a great
definitely.
feeling.
Yes.
To know that we can, 5 years later,
Yes.
we can sit
Look
down
back.
and say, wow.
Wow. Yeah. I see your vision and I see success is written there.
And we can do the 5 years, and that's going to be a great feeling to know that we do it from our backyard. Maybe we can end up like Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg. Who knows,
Who
right?
knows? Yeah. I like how you think. I like how you
Or
both
Bill
of you
Gates.
think. Yes.
Who knows?
The sky is the limit.
Because they also start from their humble beginnings, right?
Right.
So
Yeah. But you know what? And I need to put this out there. We need the support. Community support. We need to support each other, especially during this time. Support. And that's how we keep it in our community, and we get to help each other along the way. So that's how success come. You help me, I help you.
Right.
So I like that. I like the idea that we need to reach out to the community and get them on board to
I
support.
have to give credit to the community so far. Like everyone that reached out, it was very positive.
Yes,
And they all love the idea of the service.
and encouraging
So it's
you
just
guys.
up to us now to give them a great service. From
Right.
all over the world, people are calling me, reaching out, because they've been searching for a service like this for a long time. And also, I just want to make it known like how easy the service is. Our first barrel was shipped from someone from the US to a friend in Trinidad. That's how easy the service is. So it's not only from people in Toronto or Canada.
Globally.
We are globally.
Okay.
As long as you can find fit for the service we provide,
Yes.
it's a fine fit for you.
Okay.
Go,
I like that.
click, communicate with us if you want.
Right.
We'll communicate back, time, days, however long you want to know. Added information, we're there to service the customer.
And it's all black owned.
We are
Ah,
black owned, yes.
we gotta throw that in, right?
We are black owned.
Okay. I like that. Okay. So thank you guys, and all the best, all the success.
Thank you very much.
We
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
You're welcome.
Welcome to SPS Barrel Service, a new online retail shop where you can purchase pre-packed grocery barrels or customize your own barrel. SPS offers groceries, home supplies, pharmaceuticals, clothing, and ships to South America and the Caribbean. With access to high-quality products, affordable pricing, and fast shipping, SPS saves you time, storage, and money. Send barrels to your family members anywhere in the world. Family members can ship to you, or you can shop and ship to yourself. Visit us at spsbarrelservice.com or call 416-567-3553. SPS Barrel Service. You shop, we pack, we ship.